Hi everybody, this is Clara. So today, this morning, I was just working on selecting some color palettes for a new brand that I'm working with that I super love. I love this company. It's a natural skincare brand, and I will be sure to tell you all about it in the future when we start getting closer to launch. But for now, I just wanted to go through the process of how I select my palettes and just give a really, really brief tutorial on how we're doing that because it's super fun and interesting. So before I dive in, these are the palettes that we have selected. These are the various colors that I think might be good potential schemes. And the way I came up with all of these, right, is I find a photo or something that is just visually appealing. Photos work really well, especially if you're working through natural themes. And I just select some complementary colors within that photo, right? So this one's really good and juicy. It's like sweet and tasty. And it just feels nice. It's got kind of like a warm, soothing, and very natural tone. And then we have these polar palettes, which I think are so beautiful. I think they're elegant, it's natural, it's very professional. It feels really good. And also, if you know anything about me, you know I'm a huge winter person. So something will always appeal to me about the polar palette. These antique palettes I think are really fun. It speaks to like a muted creativism, but it's still natural. It's still beautiful. It has like kind of a dusty aesthetic that I just really love. And there's high contrast, which is great for a good design. Succulents I'm obsessed with. They are all over my house. If you need like a little, house updo, I suggest just buying like 20 succulents and putting them everywhere, and you'll have a beautiful home like magic. But in terms of design, this is a really nice, very soothing palette and will look great on branding, especially natural branding. And then the Glacier, so obviously I love this one too. I talked about the winter. This has high contrast, but nothing too dark, so it's like a little bit lighter, a little bit softer, very pretty. And then we have this Overcast, which I think is a good combination of a couple of the palettes that we were playing with. It's muted, it's got dark and light, it leans towards the dark, so it's going to have some really, really strong contrast and strong highlights if this is the palette we end up going with. Oh, and then, how could I forget? I almost forgot, we have this coffee also, which always works really well. It feels warm, it's soothing, it's sweet. So you notice, like, when we look through these palettes, they bring up attributes for me, and those are the kinds of things that we are hoping to inspire through the palette for the brand, right? And then we have this slate also, which is kind of another variation of the previous sort of antique patterns, but just a little bit softer, a little bit more consistent. And yes, that is all. Yeah, so these are the colors that we are selecting and pitching. If you have any questions, if you want some of these templates, I'm totally happy to share them with you. I think they're a really, really good resource, and feel free to steal any of these palettes from me. Open to you. So thanks so much for watching. If you've made it this far, then it probably means you're an awesome designer. Or you're going to build a really, really amazing brand. And if you have any questions, just hit me up.